we're gonna be watching episode 2.
Which horse to bet on?
Might I suggest the one who'll win it?
Right, like anybody could know that ahead of time.
I said the horse belonging to the trainer John Stryker will win the race.
Are we gonna get like a flashback to fully understand who he is?
Tell me, lad, you able to see into the future?
What the heck was that? The accent just kind of left.
A smartly dressed lad like that, you'd think I'd know who they were.
Those are the sons of the Moriarty family.
Oh, that younger brother? I could have sworn he looked different than that before.
Okay, that's an interesting statement. Has he changed appearances?
What are you doing? You should still be in bed.
The boy's limbs work, so I don't see why he can't be of use.
Okay, I don't like you already.
Who gave you permission to ride in the family carriage?
I did.
Oh.
Mr. Albert.
So, hold on.
I let him ride along in the carriage.
Lewis.
Interesting.
Right.
Remove that coat immediately.
So he's not actually an upperclassman. Okay, this is getting really interesting.
What's all the commotion?
Is that mother? No?
Accept my apologies. Master William.
Okay, interesting.
Going out? Where to?
What's his relation?
The school. You are aware that's where I volunteer?
Even if you are doing it for charity, I still think you've got one morbid sense of curiosity. It's beyond me why you would choose to surround yourself with the disgusting lower class.
Okay, I have a feeling I'm gonna hate a lot of people in this series.
Our nation and its cursed caste system. A mark placed upon the soul at birth.
Mm-hmm.
It's sickening.
That's how it's always been.
Can you read this book to us?
Of course. I'll be right there.
Here, this is the book Mr. Moriarty gave us to read.
Oh, this is, okay. This is how they first met.
The younger one is so sickly and frail, the poor thing. That aside, both illiterate and even know Latin. Moreover, the older boy is knowledgeable in a wide range of subjects,
Wow.
specifically math.
I wonder how he gained his
Whenever
knowledge.
he opens his mouth, he leaves adults speechless.
Initially, I simply regarded him as some sort of prodigy. That was all. Nothing else triggered my interest.
However...
That soon changed.
Oh no, what did he do? Did he like solve a crime?
Are you seriously fostering an orphan?
Yes. Don't you think it's simply wonderful?
Arrangements will be made to welcome an orphan into my home and raise them like they were my own.
What?
Sir, I just knew you had a kind and charitable heart. Lord Moriarty, may I count on you to open up your heart as well?
That's their father.
Of course.
Okay. Oh boy.
Are you mad? What do you mean we're taking in an orphan?
That's their mother.
My word is
Okay.
final. There's no point in us arguing.
It's the Duchess Penier, isn't it? The woman's obsessed with helping the poor. She put you up to this, didn't she? Give her this message. We decline.
Does he like the Duchess? There's a lot of political situations going on that I don't fully grasp just yet. So William is his younger brother. Something happens to him maybe? And the William that we know took his name? I don't know.
According to these calculations, one person can advance at a rate of roughly 10 inches per hour. Taking into
Yeah,
account
there's
the firmness of the
something
soil,
interesting about
in order
him.
to dig a distance.
It could honestly be that he's just a child prodigy,
Sounds rather complicated to me.
but I don't know. I
Lord
feel like this
Moriarty.
knowledge came from somewhere, not just the library.
What do you say, fellas? I guess we better get back to our work then, huh?
I hope I wasn't interrupting.
There's a lot of hatred.
No. Anyway, we finished the most important part.
Understandably
You're
so.
like an advisor for the townspeople. Actually, more of a consultant, I would say.
The truth is, this is how I've gotten by. When I help others, they give me food or money in gratitude.
Right, right.
It's a more peaceful way of living, as opposed to stealing.
Did you hear the news? Someone managed to sneak into old Mr. Thompson's strongbox.
Yeah, it did. Apparently they made off with all the valuables in his cellar.
Is it him? Maybe
No
not.
small feat tunneling for 40 yards.
The calculations. Oh. Right.
To dig a distance
Okay.
of 40 yards,
He
it
helped
would
them.
require a week of labor.
Impossible. It's only my imagination.
Then the nobility are good people, right?
Very true. Every day they wear the finest clothes, eat delicious food, and fall asleep in their warm beds. The upper class are important.
But
Perhaps, but they're not all good.
They sneer down at me from their carriages, treat me like rubbish.
My poor mother.
oh boy,
She
yeah.
worked for a rich man and he put her through hell.
So then, what happens when a bad nobleman shows up? Well, remember what I told you before?
We fight them! We fight, kill them all! Fight the rich! Kill the rich! Bring death to every rotten noble!
I was wrong!
All we have to do to make this country perfect is to rid it of villainy.
Wow.
Under God's watchful eye, he sat there, preaching the ways of evil in order to make the world just.
So, was I right in the first place to not trust him? To not think that he's a good individual?
I'm terribly sorry.
Did William hurt her?
You're back home early,
Oh,
brother.
no.
What have you done?
Is he gonna die?
Nothing of consequence.
Oh my God!
Disciplining a careless servant.
He's definitely gonna die. William's gonna take his place. And take his name. Holy crap! This is crazy!
If I come across someone in a dire situation and I'm able to help them, then I like to do whatever I can for them.
Okay.
So you wanted to speak with me?
Oh.
Death to every rotten noble.
You overheard that, did you?
He knew he did.
I found it to be an outstanding lecture. Still, making an enemy of the nobility means picking a quarrel with the whole country. Can you fight them?
That's the idea.
So this is a war against classism.
Once the demon is exorcised, the heart can become pure, and the curse lifted. Mark my words.
Oh
this
my.
country will be purified. Are you going to report me to Scotland Yard? As a nobleman, I bet you'd like that. To see me taken away in shackles.
I think he has the wrong idea about him. Holy crap! What the? What happened? Is this the orphanage?
There are survivors.
Doctor!
Interesting. Was this
Are you
all...
right? My name is Albert. Albert James Moriarty.
Got it.
And these two.
This is... Okay, that was their plan. So the first episode really gave the idea that there was going to be a lot of conversation about the upper class and the lower class. But this episode really cements the idea that there's not just going to be a conversation about it. That's what the whole series is going to be about, is dismantling the classism that is a part of their daily lives as a part of their country, and fighting against it, and treating people equally. And it's a very interesting concept and very interesting story that I think is going to be really well told, really well written. At least I hope so. So far it's been really good, but it's only been 2 episodes in. A lot can change. But I really like where the show's going. I really like the direction that it's taking. And I think that William is going to die, and he's going to get replaced by our William. I was not expecting to get such a in-depth flashback so far, and this is only part 1, I think. Yeah, so part 2 will be next episode, where we'll continue on and see where how he got to where he is now in the present day. I'm very interested to know more about him. He's a very interesting character. Very intelligent. Obviously, he helps people with his intelligence, regardless of whether or not it brings harm to other people or not, as long as people are treated equally. You know, he doesn't want the upper class to treat the lower class any differently, look down upon them, get away with anything, and he's going to, you know, make sure that he puts a stop to all of that, no matter what, and puts a stop to the discrimination that comes with classism. And I think that is so cool. I think that is really interesting. Yeah, I am super excited to see where all of this leads and to see where all this goes. I'm interested to know where Sherlock Holmes comes in. Maybe William, in hopes of dismantling classism, he's going to commit some crimes, you know, and maybe Sherlock Holmes is going to come in and try to solve those crimes and put a stop to William, and then we're gonna have like a really big cat and mouse game of them trying to like one up each other, and William not getting caught, but Sherlock trying to find out who the perpetrator is, who the killer is, or you know, who the criminal is. And it's gonna be really interesting. I can't wait. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I think I'm gonna really enjoy it in the future. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, please dislike, and tell me what I can do better. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified every single time I make a video. And I wish each and every single one of you a wonderful day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever you prefer. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!